In this episode, we're taking my 1980 Johnson 9.9 outboard motor that's been sitting since 2015, hasn't ran in 6 years. We're gonna try to bring this thing back to life. We're starting out today, we're gonna replace the water pump on it, and this is gonna be part one of a multi-part series. So if you like this kind of content, be sure you hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date throughout the series, and let's see if we can get this thing up and running. And of course, we have to start the project with one dumb issue. Let's get into it.
All right, well, here we go. Broke off. That's what we broke off.
This thing comes off.
Alright. So, I think maybe it needs to be in neutral.
Oh yeah, there you go.
No. I think there's still the shift shaft that needs to be disconnected in there. But the good news is you can see that screw that broke off. We can still get that out, so it's not gonna be a problem. But we'll get this off once we get that shift shafter disconnected. All right, well, I don't have a flathead that is wide enough to span this nut, and it's stripping. So I'm gonna have to go get a wider flathead. We'll be back. Had to go pick up a, this is the biggest one they had, 5/16 flathead. So maybe that'll be wide enough to not strip that out on us and also help me get in there better. So right there is where I'm trying to get. I think once that comes out, this bottom part will release all the way. I'm not having an easy time trying to get this out. You get it? Yeah. Got it. This should come down now. There it is.
Oh dang.
That's good. That's not broken. I thought they were supposed to be. I see. It's some videos I see people say put an O-ring on this, and other people.
Oh really?
Woo! Step one. Got the bottom off. Wow. See if we can clamp down on that. Get that out since it broke off on us. Man, that's tight. Super tight. I don't know how to get this out if I can't do it this way. It's stripping it. Slipping. Can't get it out. All right, we'll have to come back to this. So we got our lower unit off. Pretty dirty. Some spider webs up in it. It's pretty gross. But hey, step one, here we go. This really makes me wish I had a garage. Like an actual garage. I don't know what size these are. Yep, 11. These four out. There it is. It's not horrible. Outside's pretty awful. Some of that oil in there. This thing's really dirty. I don't want any of that to fall into that. Let's just put this back in. there was supposed to be like a little pin right there too. Maybe it fell out. I don't know. Yeah, I thought there was supposed to be a tiny little key. Watched a few videos where some people had these were broken off, so trying to get some of this stuff out of here, whatever that is. Just gonna put these screws back in while I dust this off. I don't know if it's good or bad, if it matters at all, if any of this stuff goes down in these screw holes. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna go find a steel brush. Picked up some, this might be steel. I was looking for brass brush. Couldn't find it, so found the steel. I'm gonna go ahead and take these out. I'm still gonna try to not get too much stuff in there. I don't know how to avoid it, honestly. Just gonna go ahead and start scraping this off, actually. I mean, it's better for sure. I don't know how perfect it should be. It's definitely better. I mean, it feels smooth. It doesn't feel like... It feels pretty smooth. It might be okay. In our kit, we have the new impeller. It's the new housing to replace the old one, which is pretty gross. Looks like something in there too. The seal fell out on that, so it's probably good that we replaced this. I didn't see maybe that rubber seal's on the other end of that water pump shaft or whatever in there. But we've got the new O-rings and our rubber seals. And that key is in there too, that really small, tiny impeller key is in there. It's that little cup or whatever. Some new bolts to replace those. Looks like they might have put some Loctite, whatever that stuff is called, Loctite or whatever on there. I don't have any of that, so that's going to be our new, that's going to go in right here. And here's our new, this thing, to replace that one. Alright, we'll go ahead and open up. So there's that new one. Looks nice and clean. I believe this goes on this way. Yep. Just like that. I really hope I have this thing cleaned up enough. I'm gonna give it one more brush just to make sure we got a good seal here. I don't see any rubber or anything, so just metal to metal. I'm not pressing hard on this. I don't want to break it. Should go like that. And right there is where that little key is going to go, and I am super paranoid about losing that. I don't know where the old one went. I never saw it when I took it off, so hopefully it didn't fall in somewhere. So this thing we could go ahead and assemble. Open up this and really try to not lose that key. Alright, so here's our new O-ring. which will go right there, just like that. We've got our 3 different size rubber plugs. I'm gonna go, I'm pretty sure it's the small one. So we're gonna put this one in. If you guys see this, that is that little key. Tiny, tiny, tiny little piece of metal. Definitely do not want to lose that. Actually gonna take a little of my marine grease here on this seal. Slide in a little bit easier. I'm not globbing it up, just putting a little bit on just to help it slide in a little bit better. Actually take some and just put a little bit in there. So this is just going to slide in here. There's these 2 little wings coming out of the side. Just line those up until those little wings click in. There's one. Push that in. There we go. Alright, got that in. Got the new O-ring on. Alright, what's next? We got that on there. Got to put this thing. This is what will be going in the top. Looks like a new valve of some sort. This, it looks like this might be what's broken off on the inside of the one that on the old one. Probably not going to be able to see it very well, but there's a piece of broken valve in there, so it might be that cracked and stuff. This is going to go kind of the cup side here is going to go down, so we'll go ahead and put that in. It's going to go right in here. I know the dude I watched had a little rubber hammer that he used to kind of pound this in gently. I don't have a rubber hammer. Yeah, I'm gonna get something and try to hammer that in just a little. Alright, I don't have a rubber hammer. I was hoping I could just use this though. It's kind of soft wood. Guess that's in good enough. I don't want to go too far. That looks alright. Actually, I'm going to clean this shaft up too a little bit. It's kind of dirty. Just make sure this is really nice and clean. I'll put a little grease on it too. Not much, but... Alright, so next we need to put that cup in there. So yeah, that's our new cup. And that is just going to go in here. Like that. Slips right in. There's a groove right there. In that groove. Alright, now that impeller, and I believe, looking at it, this is the bottom, if I'm calling this the bottom. Believe these should go to the right. These should bend to the right. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'll put a little grease on this first. Not a lot. I don't want to gunk up, not enough to run chunks of grease through my water, but just to help make sure this doesn't have too dry of a start when we try to pull it. I saw a couple different ways people do this. I think oh yeah, we need to get that key in there too. Can't forget that. I'm just going to try to do it by hand first. Have these things bending out to the right. This might be a bit of a pain to get in. I definitely think there's easier ways to do this. I remember seeing in the comments section people saying you could put it on first and then twist it. Kind of twist it on. Might end up having to try to do that. Oops. So if we put that on, put a little grease on here so this stuff slides down easier. Now putting a ton of grease on here, just enough to help it. Let's see. So they were like, just put it on and spin it, but that's not. So if I spin it to the right, that's gonna make those things. Let's see. Well, if that just actually worked, that was super easy. But now I can't tell which way they're in there. Well, that worked, but they're facing the wrong way. I want them going to the right. That did get them in there super easy though, rather than doing it by hand. He also said in that video, that dude, that some people say it doesn't matter, it can go either way and it will self-correct. I don't know if I want to risk that though. Let me pull this out and try again. I'll just do it this way. We went to the right, let's go to the left this time. So let's go this way this time. Alright, please be the correct way. Alright, there we go. Well, I think we can help it a little bit. That did get it going to the right though. Looks like all of them are pushing to the right. Alright, let's put that back on. Super easy. I mean, just like that, we've got a new water pump. That key. We need to get that key on there. I want to be sure I get this. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a little notch right in there where that key is going to slide in. So I want that notch to be exactly 90 degrees right here. So when I put this down and on, that little key lines up. So this is the key. Very tiny. And that is going to sit right at the base. There's a little notch where that's going to sit right in that base. I'm actually going to get a little marine grease here to help hold that in that position. So that's going to sit there, and that's what's going to turn that impeller. This little key. I still don't know where the key was when I took off the first one, which concerns me a little. Well, I don't know. Look, actually the old one's facing to the left. Should I stick with the direction that the other one was going? Or make it go to the right? I'm trusting you, RMD Creations. We're going right. Make sure it slides over that key. We start here. That key just fell off. I knew that key was going to be the most annoying, frustrating part. That's that little key. It sits right there. And there's a notch in the side of the impeller that goes in, so when that spins, when the shaft spins, that's what's keyed in to that little groove right there, which spins the impeller. So that is like right. Just trying to line this notch up. That goes down here. There we go. Now let's get this on. There we go. And just like that, we got a new water pump on. It was really easy. There's a little ring here. I don't know if that... I mean, I'm going to go ahead and put it on. I don't know if that's where that goes. But I'm going to go ahead and put that on right there. That little O-ring. It did come with some new bolts. Might as well use those. The old ones still look good. Let me double check this metal plate before I screw this down. I just want to be sure this thing can only go in, can only go one way. Okay, yeah. Has to go this way. Oh my god, I didn't even look at that key. Holy crap, that was risky. Oh my god, I almost lost that key. Jeez. That was scary. Alright, I guess that's right. What is that? Yeah, because that would push the water up. I just didn't see. No, it's fine. Whatever. Makes sense. Well, this new water pump was, assuming I did it right, super easy to install. Super easy. And it looks good. Looks a lot better than the old one. That's for sure. Alright, there it is. Our new water pump. It was a super easy kit to work with, super easy kit to install. Let's just hope everything is right. I'd say it looks a little better. Makes me feel a lot more safe, at least knowing that the water pump is new. Alright, so we got this water pump installed. I completely forgot we had that screw that we have to deal with now, that screw that broke off in the upper unit. Try to deal with that screw right there. But as expected, that one rubber gauge is still stuck. Rubber seal or whatever is still stuck up in there. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna have to pull that out, but that's where that went. Or if I could just knock it loose a little. It's not. Alright, we've got a lighter, kind of a jet powered lighter. This engine has not been running for like 6 years, I think, so I'm pretty sure there's no fuel left in it. So we're gonna use this, see if we can heat this up. Maybe that'll help. I don't know how long I'm supposed to do this. I don't know how long it takes metal to expand. Alright, we heated that up for a little bit. Let's see if maybe that metal expanded some, and let it cool for a second, and then maybe it will contract back down and pop it loose. If not, we'll get a hacksaw, see if we can hack out a little spot and then get our flathead up in there. Either way, we gotta get this thing out though, or we can't get it back together, so let's see if we can pop it loose. Still nothing. It's just slipping every single time. Come on. God, that is unbelievable. I really don't want to have to drill this out. I can't find my hacksaw, of course, but I did find the replacement blade. I mean, it is working. Alright, let's see if we can get a flathead in that. Twist it. I need a smaller flathead. That one fits in there. Eh. It's not moving. And try to heat it up again. It's gotta be one thing, dude. I feel like if I could just get it in that thing, I could probably.
Right. Oh, dude, that looks freaking good.
Please, baby, please.
Oh, damn.
Broke it off. I don't know why I keep trying this, like it's gonna change.
You know what? Hey, it might work now.
Oh, wait, it's turning. I don't know if, I swear to God, I just saw it moving.
Oh, yeah, it's spinning. Very slowly, but it's spinning.
Yeah, it's spinning.
Yeah.
I just gotta get that.
You gotta get that
like
right grip.
Yeah.
There. Oh yeah.
Yeah, baby.
It's 24 hours.
Got it. So that little thing is where that screw holds it in. Definitely clean that up. I think there's a old. Oh, dude, this thing is so, man. I'm so glad I replaced this. It was, all these seals were broken. This thing's destroyed. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah. That's not how it's supposed to look.
It's all ripped here. Yeah, dude, look at this thing. That is utterly destroyed. There we go. Alright, so the kit came with these three. This is the one that came out of it. I don't know which one's which. That's definitely way smaller. Maybe it's this one I should use.
I don't know. You see the definitive ring on that one?
Oh, this. Wait, see, this one doesn't even have those two
Right.
things either.
I feel like this has that ring, the same ring.
This?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you think
know-
that was
That's the same. Yeah.
like at one point maybe that was
Straight up.
straight?
Yeah. Cause the other
I think
the
that-
V-shaped one doesn't have this ring on it. Like that has the ring, but it's too short.
We'll try that one. All right, so we're switching back to this one. Actually, that was the right one. Maybe. We'll find out. I'm trying to get there was a ton of corrosion everywhere. I guess it's corrosion. I don't know what it is. It's a bunch built up in there, so I'm trying to get that out, pour it out. Just comes out as like a white powder. It's only in this one side where the shift shaft goes down. This side's not bad. I'm gonna try to clean off this brass tip. I still don't know if I should have that O-ring on there. I should probably Google that before I do this. I feel like there should be though. It's not easy. I can't tell if I'm lining up that. I'm trying to get that water pipe to go in here and I can't tell if I'm hitting it or not. I can see it's hitting the side. Ended up, I put it on the brass first, so we'll see if we can get it on this way. All right, well, looks like that worked. Yeah, that worked. We got it. All right, we got that shift shaft reconnected, finally. And it looks like we're still in. Yep, we're looking good. It's got some of our original screws that we'll put back in here, but I'm gonna clean them a little bit. All right, there we go. We're reattached. Lower unit's back on. Our screw has been replaced. I went and bought a new screw for that. Hope we did it right. We'll find out soon enough. I still have my gas tank coming in. I had to order a new gas tank. Yeah, I might just wipe it down in the meantime. It's still super dirty, but cool. I feel accomplished. I feel like I did something. Hopefully we did it right.
Thank you guys for watching part 1 of this series. Be sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss anything coming up with part 2 and 3 and 4 and whatever it takes to get this boat project up and running. I'm super excited to have my very first boat. It's a 12-foot aluminum Valco, and I'm excited to have you guys along with me on this journey of refurbishing this thing. Stay tuned for part 2, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.